To achieve true clarity of thought, we have to look deeper than the surface level. System protocol, the Fourier Gaze, is built on the premise that high-voltage consciousness cannot run on a degraded nervous system. By optimizing signal fidelity within the holographic field, leveraging the ORC-OR model of neural microtubules, we minimize semantic noise at the source. Our focus isn't on the symptoms we see in the world, but on the integrity of the substrate itself. Stop trying to fix the reflection. Fix the projector.
Our perception is a survival interface, not a direct window to reality. When high beta waves cause signal interference, we spiral into anxiety and mental loops, a literal reality glitch. To return to coherent flow, we must shift into alpha-theta resonance, allowing our reticular activating system to filter noise effectively. As Donald Hoffman suggests, perception is tuned for survival, not truth. If our signal-to-noise ratio falters, our very connection to the world falters with it.
Let's rethink the biological hardware. Hameroff and Penrose suggest that consciousness doesn't start at the neuronal level, but deeper, within the microtubule structure. Here, tubulin dimers act as qubits in quantum superposition. When this gravitational energy collapses, it triggers a discrete moment of conscious awareness. In this framework, the neuron isn't just a simple bit, it is an entire processing network. To understand the current glitch, we must look at self-organized criticality. The brain operates at the edge of chaos, a delicate balance between subcriticality, where thoughts fade into brain fog, and supercriticality, where signals spiral into panic. True criticality is the sweet spot, where neural avalanches follow a perfect power law. To resolve our issue, we must manually induce one of these critical avalanches to force a full system reset. Think of the vagus nerve as the information superhighway connecting your brain, heart, and gut. We monitor the health of this connection through heart rate variability, or HRV. High HRV represents high bandwidth and autonomic flexibility, while low HRV indicates a throttled connection caused by chronic stress. When this hardware is degraded, we are forced into a state of survival rather than growth. Ultimately, you cannot run high-voltage consciousness on a degraded nervous system. Let's examine protocol injection, the Fourier Gaze. This procedure initiates active inference recalibration by targeting the visual cortex at a precise frequency of 0.1 Hz. By harnessing non-invasive vagal neuromodulation over a 2-minute window, we induce a state of transient hypofrontality. This shift reduces executive cognitive load, allowing for a profound realignment of neural predictive processing and optimizing overall biocomputational efficiency. We begin with step 1, the static lock. Our objective is cache clearing through unihemispheric latency. By locking the visual cortex, the brain's primary energy consumer, we simulate a waking torpor state. This frees up resources for essential background garbage collection and lowers your neural noise floor. To execute, fixate your gaze entirely on the center red point. Stay perfectly still and do not blink. Step 2 is all about achieving 0.1 Hz resonance. To voltage up your system, inhale for 5 seconds and exhale for 5 seconds in a continuous rhythmic cycle. This specific frequency is the resonance sweet spot for the human vascular system. By synchronizing your heart rate with your breath, utilizing what are known as Mayer waves, you maximize baroreflex sensitivity and significantly boost your vagal tone for optimal biological performance. Step 3 introduces the RAID write command. Visualize your brain as a high-performance RAID controller. Normally, we are constantly bombarded with information until our mental cache reaches capacity. By triggering the protocol state, the hippocampus, or RAID ganglion, instantly offloads that short-term data into long-term storage. This bypasses the traditional sleep cycle, allowing for immediate clearing of mental noise and rapid emotional consolidation. What defines the physics of now? We measure the time it takes for a quantum event to collapse into a conscious moment, TOR, as a function of gravitational self-energy. The key takeaway is that a larger neural avalanche generates higher energy, resulting in a shorter TOR.
By maximizing this energy, we move away from slow, fuzzy perception toward a high-frequency, lucid consciousness operating at crisp 25 millisecond frames. Have you ever executed a personal breakthrough only to feel frustrated that your physical circumstances haven't caught up yet? This is the phenomenon of hysteresis. While an internal state shift happens in an instant, external reality functions like a slow render. Because physical matter is dense, there is a natural lag time. Stay the course and trust the signal you've initiated. The reflection will follow. Let's explore the profound concept of quantum synchronicity through what we call the love protocol. Here, love is viewed not merely as an emotion, but as a fundamental coordinating principle. By achieving coherence within our internal microtubule networks, we can effectively entangle ourselves with the universal wave function. This alignment unlocks extraordinary phenomena, from non-local connections and meaningful synchronicity to a powerful sense of shared group intuition.